indoor flea market day. Welcome to Paper and Moose. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, thank you for stopping by or stumbling upon the channel. Be sure to subscribe so that you are always kept in the know on my adventures, as I like to call them. So yes, indoor flea market day. I'm actually in the King of Prussia area. I'm here to visit a very good friend from college, but before I go see her, she told me about a new indoor flea market that actually opened up in Berwyn, Pennsylvania, which is like right down the road from the King of Prussia Mall. So it's indoor flea market, open Saturdays and Sundays, and I believe the spot for a table is $120 or $100. That's way more than I've ever paid for a flea market spot, so we shall have to see what the prices are inside, what wares we can find, and what treasures await us. I'm always up for a good flea market, so this should be fun. Let's get to it. Lots of help. had a flea market vibe, you know, not a craft kind of vibe. I think a lot of times when you think of indoor markets, you think a lot of, you know, crafters or sports collectibles, but it had an array. There were a lot of vintage clothing, a lot of cases of things, and I usually bypass the cases. Sometimes people have items in the case because they're small and so they could easily fit in someone's pocket and walk away. Other times it's because they are expensive, or it's just easier and more functional to display them in a case with the glass on top versus, you know, in a bowl. I glance, I look at prices, and then I see if anything strikes my interest. So a few things. I ended up with, I didn't think it was bad. I bought some vintage Christmas labels, which I will have up in the Etsy shop at some point, so you can look for those. I thought they were great. And from that same man, I also bought, oh, I gotta get it out, it's pretty heavy. I bought this. His table, his space was, there were paper, there were little items. The cover says American Line, SS New York, and says the Book of Philadelphia. So because I'm in the Philly area, it makes sense to have found this. In my area, what are the chances of finding this? You never know, but obviously, you know, coming from here, it's a little bit more. So this is all sorts of falling apart. So this is actually, there's like a music book in here. What it looks to be, there are newspaper articles. The Matinee Musical Club of Philadelphia to Asheville, North Carolina, and return. Name Ernestine Bacon. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to look you up, Ernestine Bacon, because with a name like that, she stayed at the Knickerbocker Hotel. Oh my gosh. Ernestine Bacon. That is amazing. So in 1919, we have concert, ephemera, Bethlehem Orchestra. So there are newspaper clippings. These are from high schools. Patriotic religious mass meeting for Washington's birthday from 1940. So this spans from like the 20s to the 40s. I didn't even look at this whole thing. Ladies' Night, Philadelphia Music Club. A lot of great advertising. Mother's Day exercises from 1930. Oh, Valentine recital. Oh, Marion Civic Association. That's for the War Tribute House here in Marion. So this is a lot of great local. Oh, 13th Annual Banquet, North Philadelphia Realty Board. That's such a weird word, I think, realty. I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. He was going to charge $30 for this, but because I bought some other items from him, he only charged me $20, which I think is a good deal for all this paper. Oh, this is from Ernestine Bacon. She started in the Matinee Musical Club chorus under the fine leadership. So Ernestine was very musical. But for $20, I lost my train of thought. You know, I thought it was great because I'll be able to go in here and probably piece some of these out, because you never know what paper might be waiting in here. You have such as these ladies. They look like nurses. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So I thought that was a good price, and that was nice that he only charged me that much. I think it was worth it. I mean, even the cover is great. The cover could even be sold because it's not attached to the innards. That's a great looking color. I mean, cover, American Line. That should be a steamship. That's what I first thought this was going to be when I saw it, was that it's going to be a collection, a scrapbook about steamliners, someone going on, you know, the ships and stuff. Not music, so it was a pleasant surprise. So I don't know if in the summer, I think in the summer they'll have vendors outside. So it might be fun to come here, you know, one of those days and see what they have. I didn't look much at the clothing. I didn't look much at the jewelry. I'm kind of focused when it comes to these. I'm just getting the layout, seeing what the price points are. And of course, I was drawn to paper. So I'm happy with my purchase. I'll have to do a little digging, find out a little bit more about Ernestine Bacon and her life, and then go through this page by page and see what history lies in this scrapbook and what pieces I can be able to safely remove and then sell. So yeah, fun. Good way to start my afternoon. I'm actually going to go down the street to Trader Joe's because it's like right there, and there's no Trader Joe's where I live, and go through the aisles and look at all the wonderful goodies that they have. Maybe I'll buy some cookies. And then I'm going to go visit with my friend. We're going to go get some bubble tea. There's a great place in the King of Prussia Mall. We're going to catch up and just hang out and talk about our college years. So I hope you enjoyed this little trip. You know, small place. I'm sure once the spring and the summer rolls around, this parking lot, I'm guessing, will be filled with vendors. So I'll have to come back out, make another trip out here and see what that's all about. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. If you are out and about exploring, looking for your own treasure, I hope you find it. Maybe you'll find something pretty amazing. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you all next time.